everybody, how are you all doing today? Hope you all are swell. I'm back at the Rootrees are dead. Yeah, I'm just not streaming as much as should, and I need to get back to this. So, my goal, try and complete more people. At least try maybe get to the 33. So, I figured out so much shit last time. I know that this is Criff Rafferty. I don't know what he looks like, though. I have no clue. This could probably, no, it's not that. That would be stupid. So, I'm trying to still figure a lot of stuff out. I have a lot of people in spots that are potentially right, but I don't know if they actually are right. Well, wouldn't this be also Hudson Christopher then? Wouldn't that be that then? No, that wouldn't make sense, would it? Why would you have the name Hudson, but this person not? That wouldn't make any sense. So get rid of that. Because Hudson is the third president guaranteed. We still don't know your occupation. Roosevelt. Elias Roottree. We still don't know what yours is. Oh, we figured out her, which is good. Morden. This is... Okay. So, sorry for being quiet. Last time, got a lot of people. Figured out 4 of the 5... What is it? 5 pieces? It is 5 pieces. I was gonna say 5 gum, but that's an actual thing. Figured out Angelica's picture. Figured out these 3 people here. Who else? So we got this guy here. We got Elias C. We got Clancy Edward. We don't know which one of these is which. We know the names. We know kind of where they go. We know who goes with what. Because if I'm not mistaken, Edward is the lawyer. And she said in her book, let me look at it real quick. It would be Dynasty. Where is it? Where was it again? Is it not in this? Okay. I wish I had been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers, nobody's got the time for candy. So with 5 pieces, refusing to step up, it came down to the next generation. Next gens. So, we got advertising. Oh wait, is that advertising or architect? I might have just read it wrong. Oh, you're in advertising. So maybe you're an architect then? Maybe that's what it is. Okay, let's try it out. Switch pictures real quick. Well, I don't know somebody else though. This, I still don't know your picture. I still don't have Chris Rafferty's picture, which is kind of shitty. I have no clue about this line. This entire line is eluding me right now. And then her children are also kind of eluding me. These 3 I haven't looked into at all. And then over here a little bit. I don't know you. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know who Elias's child is. It's a Roottree though, guaranteed. So, that's kind of where I'm at with all of this. We still got 7 things with this. Damn. Okay. What else still has stuff? You have one thing. This was before Miracle was born. This was after Miracle was born. And these are probably just alluding towards this guy. Because I don't know what his job was. Really, I have no fucking clue. This is... Oh, this still has a thing? What? How? Oh, if you look in the back... Wait. If you look in the background, you can see the other pictures. That's cool. Okay. I don't know. What else? Do you have anything? No. Here's CD. So it's this and up that has stuff, but the pictures are also very much useful. So right here, we know that these two are brothers. We don't know who you are. This is Sam. Sam isn't a part of the family. She's an extra. So like, the only way to technically add Sam would be like over here somewhere. Like, she would have to be like over here, but I don't think she is a part of this group. So this is a red herring picture, I think. Going to this one. So we still have him to figure. So it's either you plus you dating, or it's you and you dating. It's clear as day it's one of these two pairs. Unless for some reason it's him and her, and then her and him, but that would feel weird. I don't know. And then we got the child underneath. We got this one almost done. We still don't know your picture. I put it here because that's what because if I'm not mistaken, that's Miracle. Actually, no, you're Miracle. This is a random worker. Doesn't relate to anybody, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's just random. Because I have tried it here, and I don't think it's stuck. I'm going to put it back just to see. And so that means this has to be the Elias Jr. I don't know what his final thing was. Like, he could have been anything. Let me read this note again, just to see. The picture, oh, this is from Laura's diary. Pop even had it framed. It was taken in 1935 to celebrate the new move to the new warehouse that Eli Jr. That would be an architect, wouldn't it? Am I wrong? Isn't that just architecture? Because he built it. It's either architecture or construction, based on that alone. So I'm going to leave it as architect. And then I'm going to fuck with these two here. See if I can figure something, get them right. So let's move Clancy Jr. here. Clancy Jr. Architect. This would be Edward. The lawyer. No, change pictures. Let's change your pictures then. Oh, okay. Let's try Preacher here. P down more. Preacher. No, damn it. Because, like, it's their last known job. They could have moved jobs. That's the problem with this. But if I'm not mistaken, it was something. Was it in the computer? It might have been. Let me look. History. Oh, this is where we figured out the one person. Let's go back. So a family member decided to try and take the Clancid Trust. Like, take somebody out of it. Clancid Trust. I'm feeling it vibrate and it feels weird, so I'm moving my phone because that's where I can see chat easily. Let me think. Because I got all the notables. There's still two things that I can use to find. Oh, because I don't think I have all the things for each of the notables. That's probably why. Because, like, I already have Miracle Jr. Red herring fucking bullshit. Ugh. Yeah, I don't have his picture. His second, one of his pictures, and then one of her pictures I don't have. Wait, could she be one of these? No. Because it's like, who are these two? So I'm trying to figure out. Who are they? Let me read that note. Because that note is kind of bigger than it should be. Envelope letter beneath a candle in the corner of the office. To Carl and Brenda, I'm sorry that you were unable to attend your funeral. It's a tradition to have it as soon as possible. And Ernie, more than anything else on Earth, knew how busy your job can be. Where is Ernie? Ernest Jr. I don't know where he goes, actually. Shit. A little awkward. Probably here then, to be honest. That would make a little sense. We got Mark Landon. We don't know. You're an unknown female. So it's... Oh! No, that wouldn't make sense, though. Unless Madsen Ernest Jr. Why Mads... Oh, Madsen Ernest, and then... Let me look through it again. Hold on. And Ernie knew how busy... I've enclosed a Shiva candle identical to ours, if you'd like to pay your respects, though it's not expected for those outside of the faith to do so. Let me look at that Shiva candle. I don't think I've ever done that. Shiva candle. Shiva candle. Faith? Nothing. Damn it. Okay, let's keep reading. Ernie was a man full of love, and not only for his family, but for his family's legacy. He had an immense amount of pride for the work you three did together, as well as how Carl has carried on for him after taking over. This is a picture? Wait. Is he just a random person here? Oh my god, no. I need to... I'll look at it in a second. Oh, that's so shitty to think of, actually, because now that I know that, As for myself, it is impossible to express my gratitude enough for rescuing us from the panic and burden of endless bills. Though we caught it too late for him to get on the donor list, the company took care of us beyond our wildest dreams. Our wildest expectation. It went unsaid at the time, but Ernie and I knew it had to be done. Had to have been Carl that convinced the trust. And that it was no coincidence that it happened shortly after your visit. Wait. I'm trying to think. Hold up. Does that go back to the R&R? The Roottree's and RR? Unless you gave birth to a girl and then they were... Let me keep reading. Up until the end, Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's sake. So this is Nicole. We could never have done that without you two fighting for us. Much love, Debbie. So it's Debbie and... Okay, let me look at names. Debbie Bean. Okay, and then Nicole Madsen. So it's either over here, or it's over here that there's a Madsen. Let me put... I'm gonna test this out. Hold on. Where is the picture? This? Nicole? Oh, let's put it over here. Let's put it over here, actually. Nicole. With the picture. Student. 12? Okay. And then, because you're Madsen, this would be, I don't know, Deborah Bean, housewife. Let's try housewife. No? Then let's try over here then. No, it wouldn't be here. She can't be... So this might actually be her. Hold on. This probably is her. Deborah Bean. Student. K through 12. Yes, I got it! Hey, who did I get right, though? Oh! Establish the 5 pieces, yay! Oh my god, I got it! Holy fuck, yeah! What the fuck were you then? You're not a preacher, you're not an architect. What are you? The CEO? I don't... Fuck you! So that means this isn't... Hold on. So that means this is Ernest Jr. up here somewhere. And this would be his... This would be Ernest Jr. So Ernest... Madsen Ernest Jr. I don't know what the fuck he did, though. So that means... This has to be Guy, then. This over here has to be where Guy is, then. Unless this is for so... No, that's Chris Rafferty. No. Because there's a picture of them having a kid. Maybe it's over here? And she does... No, but that would make no sense then. And there's only one Bonnie, right? Yeah, there's only one Bonnie Hudson. One. Oh, Robert Roottree is probably the person they wanted to try and take off the trust. Okay. So that means this has to be... No. Female, so this would have to be... This has to be just normal Erdson. Ernest. We don't know pictures yet, but this has to be correct. So that means this is a Madsen. Mad... Yeah, this has to be then Gwyneth. And then what other random last names are there? Eloise. Who the fuck are you? So we got Sam and Stephanie. Okay, so that could be here. Sam and Stephanie. We got Kellogg's. 3 Kellogg's. Well, the Kellogg's might be over here. Hold on. Kellogg's. It would have to be here, I think. So that means this would have to be a Kellogg. I think. And I think this is a girl then. So hold on. Kellogg, David Kellogg III. I think this is right. Unless it's some weird stuff over here, but I don't think so. I don't think it can be. Yeah, it physically can't be. Because we know that this is a Madsen. We don't know your name, but we know that there's one name twice. There's a 2 sets of name. This is a 3 set of names, so that means that these are the children of Kellogg David III. We don't know your name, but there was something with her. So we need to figure out your husband, then. Okay, I'm glad I figured that out. Could this be Robert? No, but this might be. What about R? Oh. Because wasn't there a Robert? Robert and Ronald. Okay, let me keep on looking through the names real quick and see if there's somebody that has 2. Lansing, Lennon. Monroe. Quidditch. Tessa Green, Wilkins, Wilson. 4 Wilsons. Here. This has to be the Wilsons, then. That would make sense, then. But it wouldn't, though, at the same time, would it? I'm trying to think. Wilsons. No, Wilsons! 4 Wilsons! Here. This has to be Wilsons. So I'm just gonna put them here. So, male. 1 male. Just gonna do this. Wilson. These are the Wilsons. This is the Wilson family. I'm fucking getting it, man! I'm getting it! This is the Wilson family. I don't know which goes where, but it's the Wilson family, because it's 4. So this would have to be this. Oh, this is weird. I hate this, because Hudson guy is the 3rd president. Let's look back here. No, not this one. I don't think it's that one I need. I don't know which one it is. Fuck. Is it just computer, probably? How did I learn that Hudson guy was the president? Oh, it's these things, the ads. That's not important, that's done. That one's not done, but it's there. Eloise is a baby. We don't know name yet. Because they were probably just born recently. But next president, Guy Hudson. Ernie Jr. Wait, Ernie Jr.'s in this. So hold on. He's one of these 2 then. So one of them's one of them, the other one's the other. Got it. Okay. Ooh, okay, then. Wait, what if it's... We have Bonnie, next president, Guy Hudson. What if this is Bonnie, the kid? I think that's it. Wait. I think that's meant to be a kid, so what if that's here? No, that's Madsen, though. But... Gwyneth was there. But that wouldn't make sense for this guy to be... Guy. He has a picture. Oh, this is rough and confusing a little bit. So, like, Guy would have to be in one of these. And we know that this is the Kellogg group. Let me put this in. Kellogg. Kellogg. This has to be the Kellogg family. So that means this has to be Bonnie Hudson with no picture? And this would have to be Guy? But that wouldn't make sense. Why would this be Guy? But I don't see Bonnie anywhere, though. Bonnie, Guy, Ernest Jr., and Gwyneth are the people, and then one other. Oh, who else don't I have? I have 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Carolyn! Who is Carolyn? Let me look at... What? Caro. Oh, sorry. Whoopsie. Carol? Who the fuck is Caroline? Where did Caroline come from? I'm lost as fuck. Where the fuck did Caroline come from, huh? Caroline? What the fuck? This could be Bonnie. But then we don't know. It says Caroline! But who is Caroline? Unless that's Eloise, but that wouldn't make sense. This is the Free Spirits. Gwyneth M. Gwendolyn. Wait, Gwyneth M? Gwyneth M. Oh, we already got Caroline. Okay, we're good with Caroline. God damn, I was losing my mind. Ugh. So then, wait. So hold on. We have Bonnie, Guy, Ernie Jr., Gwyneth M. That's 4 people. There's a name missing. Then it's this girl, so this girl doesn't have a name yet. So you're nothing. You're an unknown female. I'm just gonna put that. But this is... What the fuck are you, Roottree? I don't know what you are. What if you're also a lawyer for some weird reason? I don't know, man. No. That's a lawyer. You're the preacher. You're a preacher. You have to be. We know this is the Wilson family. We don't know their names, though. We know this is the Kellogg family, but we don't know where they go exactly. We know that one of them's a girl. But we don't... So wait, there has to be a duo, then, of names. What if it's Catroll? Then that would make sense for you to be Catroll Stephanie, and then this would be... This would be Sam. That would make sense as to why this is Kellogg, then. We don't know about these 2. Any other duo names, potentially? We still have the guys. This might just be... No, that wouldn't make sense for it to be Roottree, though. But it could. No, it wouldn't make sense, though. I really don't like this right now. This is confusing. Oh, this could be Eloise. No last name. The random male here, I guess. I don't know. We don't know your picture either. Wait. Not that one. We want the other one. This one. The lyrics don't have any clues. MMM magazine. Did I already look that up? Arc. Oh my god. Raffferty. What's the band again? No, this one. These times. Skip it. Graffiti, Jim Roottree, and two other Corey sisters. Amateurish folk style song, catchy tune. Skip it. Or flip it. Skip it or flip it. No, weird. Sorry for not reading this stuff out. I've read it before. And everything. I'm just trying to see if there's something that could help. That's a part of their daughter's thing. I don't care about that. C and J. No, it's the same, yields the same stuff. These times... Kids, nothing, as I thought would yield. The Rooks. Search, nothing, damn it. I was really hoping something would have come up. These are her two kids. Neither of these have an extra photo. It's like one or the other is here. Like, it's like this, but we just don't know. And wait, then where would he go? Wait. Then I'm confused as fuck. Where the hell would Guy Hudson go then? That wouldn't make sense there, because we need a picture for the girl, because Bonnie Hudson's there. And she is clearly in the thing. What? Now I'm lost. Oh. They're... Like, it was taken at the same time as this. From what I can tell, right? Film school. And then I don't know you. There's nothing, no duo though. And what does this box mean? Like, what? That's so confusing. Cause like, why isn't it like this? Why is it a box? Did she adopt 2 kids? And everything? Is that what happened? Oh my god, I hate this so much. This is a Roottree. So this is an unknown man. It's a Roottree. Let me look. So we got Jack, Christina, November, Robert, Ronald, Samantha, Teresa. Well, it's a Roottree, so that's all we know. And this is an unknown female. Unknown female. Unknown male. Unknown female. Unknown female. Unknown female. Unknown female. This is a Roottree. That's a Rafferty. They're medicines. Unknown. We don't know what you are. I thought you'd be Eloise, but probably not. You're Wilson's. I'm guessing cat roll, but I doubt it. But it would make sense. Oh, then wait, that wouldn't make sense though. Then we would need a cat roll up here though, and so that doesn't make sense. Maybe is it Mordred? Monroe, Jean Monroe. We know these. God, I hate this. Okay, let's slow down. Let's go to something different. Let's look at something else. Right now with this, we have 1 here, 9 here. We have 9 different clues here. Okay. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not bad at president after all, and his sister seemed to be doing a good job of raising her twins. His sister? Yes, so she has twins, same age. So these 2 are twins. So that means they're probably going to be close in name then. Unless this is a Kellogg male. And then a Kellogg. That would work. That could easily work, actually. Hold up. The 3rd. And then the 4th. And then this one would be Bethany. That would work. No, this would have to be Bethany. This would have to be the 4th. Though. Yeah, this would actually work really well. And since these 2 are twins... Okay. Gwen is Gwen. That's her aunt over here. This is Gwen. Yep. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But for the free spirits, in any other family, they'd end up on the street, even Clark. As for me, my first book, Social Buckle of My Heart, Jacob was walking in the woods, Clark and his name. Pops even seems to have gotten over it because Edward is to take over his department once he leaves. And Edward is the lawyer. You're a preacher or an architect. I'm gonna leave it under preacher though. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was not so bad. My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most silliest thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Understandable. No, I'm not gonna think of that. Clark, like the rest of the generation of Three Spirits, what else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. If I had noticed that sooner, or remembered that sooner, I could have figured out, oh, Clancy is Clark's father! Oh, that makes sense! I fucking hate this. Man, fuck me. This person has a picture? How? My god. Okay, well. Okay, Clark's getting married, and in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18, for God's sake, and Denelli isn't much older, but openly confronting them. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anything else that... let me look through this, maybe. Book was published in 65, skim through pages. She's the daughter of Elias. Her mother's family was called... Her mother's family was called Cossells, but she hardly ever mentions them. So that means her mother's maiden name is Cosell. Sarah Cosell. That's okay. We know Sarah Cosell now. Okay. Noted. Good. What happened? Okay, not caring about whatever that was. Okay. I got a call and I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even notice it. Where was it again? Her father, who she always refers to as Pops, was the head lawyer. Dude, I didn't read any of this. I'm stupid. Okay, 5 Pieces, The First Generation Children by Gwyneth and Elias. Lauren's father was in this generation. Laura's generation and the generation after includes her child. What else is there? So, this book was published in 65, consists of section 40 to 65. The most important events that much detail the diary Lauren's thoughts were resolved around, and was the loss of her husband Jacob. Jacob died in the final months of World War II while Lauren was pregnant. This was the rate of Lauren's never remarried and only had one child. Below, blah, blah, the notable Roottree list, she will be marked with a star. She was the granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Yes. I don't think that's him. That just feels wrong, by the way, to put. But sure. Her mother's family is called that, but she hardly mentions them. Okay, let's check out this. This is Gwen, as an only child. During the summer at Margot, I hoped she would be the sister I never had. I even tried to dye my hair blonde and fit the two of them, but a mess. Now she's living off in a glamorous life and was so cute with Clark. She gets to be in Scarlet and tell the tales of gallivanting and kissing the likes of Harrison Lane and Wild Bill Williams. I'm gonna double check names. Error. Nope. No, okay, nothing. Cool. We still don't know these two. They're males, though. Unknown male. Unknown male. But I'm off topic. A girl with all the look in the world, jealous of me. Thought. Okay. This is probably just for this, is my guess. If it's not that, I don't know what it'd be for. Let me look through it though. I'm sorry I'm not reading it out loud. I don't want to read it all the time. It focuses on the day her grandfather Elias announced that he would step down as president of the candy company and determined his successor. I wish I had been a fly on the wall that day. Yep, our Pop argued at length that the company should stay in our branch of the family since we still have the Roottree name. Not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who was volunteered. Instead, it ended up going Zach, even though his surname doesn't match the candy. He's the firstborn son of the 5-piece. And we know this right here. Firstborn son. This is an unknown female. And that's unknown male. But yeah, for right now I'm gonna keep it like that. Okay, I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad had been very particular in bloodline. I asked Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm the next oldest of all of us, but he just laughed. I never forgot the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back, maybe they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Very big hint to who that is. Because if you look, he looks a bit bigger overall. Okay, so firstborn son. Okay. We got a lot of that. I think that's I'm pretty sure. I don't know what this one means. Let me double look. So, you've been in line of work. In fact, as you progress through these numbers will change. However, the board. So this is a really high value. So this entire page is very big. Okay. Well, we know she has twins. So it's like, that's a big thing. And we know that her son married young, and then he got remarried, and then remarried. Oh, musician, artist, and dancers of all sorts. Oh. Okay. So these two are probably gonna be like, what, actors? I'm gonna put actor. I have no clue who the fuck your name is, though. Where was the other duo name? There was a duo set of name that isn't over here. Could it be Wilson? No, that wouldn't make sense. That's 5 people that I would have to fill in. That's impossible. I need 3 more people. And I only have 1 potentially with 2 maybes. I don't even know their names, though. She had to have adopted these kids. They have to have different male names. Like, there's no way. She probably gave them their names. So probably Robert and Ronald. I'm gonna switch the pictures just to see. No? Well then, let's change your thing from preacher to architect, and then change your change names. Ronald, Robert. Change pictures. Then change your thing to not lawyer, preacher. Change pictures. No. Okay, I had to give that a shot because from what I can tell on this, I have no real clue if it is true. I wish, is there like a better way to look? Settings. Not settings. Back to game then. Let's stop. I am stuck, but I want to keep looking at this and see if there's something good I can figure out from this. Because this is 9 fucking things. But no, so they all aspire to be musician and artist and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who had any discipline was Carl. Yep. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers seemed to pursue paths of knowledge, and the most rebellious thing they did, illegal. Edward is set to take over the department once he retires. Yep, okay. As for me, I'm carrying on his name. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not bad. After all, Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her hot old eye. She even told us she might come home next year so we could meet her kids. This isn't 64 and she didn't even come home. She sent a fucking postcard. Let me look up her name real quick. Hold on. Gwyn. Gwyn Roottree, because she's a notable, and she has a divorce. Searching Gwyn Roottree, come across the mention of a marriage to Wild Bill Williams. They divorced before the birth of their second child. Wild Bill Williams. Search. You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized, and some search can be broken, but you find out a couple of pages. Wild Bill Williams was the leading man in some non-notable movies in the 1950s. He appeared in an adventurous movie called Fortune Favors the Grave, which has yet to be released for home audiences, but don't find any additional information about the film. He was known for his good looks and off-screen romance, specifically with blondes. He was married to 4 different times to 4 different actresses. There's a famous Hollywood rumor that he's even approached Marilyn Monroe at a party and that she was already aware of his reputation. Wild Bill grew up in Paris, France. He returned to their office. Is there a person named Williams? No. Wild, like, there's nothing. There's nothing showing up for it. I want to change the song right now. Sorry about it, but it's like... Name? Fortune Favors the Grave. Let's check it out. It's still the same thing. If I were to search Wild Bill, nothing. Okay. I'm just doing this just to do checks, just to be safe. Birthplace. No. Grew up in Paris, France. He often returned there. I don't think it's gonna help me. Yeah, I had to check just to be safe. This doesn't help at all. Fuck. Cause like if we could figure out his name, this would be fucking awesome. Films, I don't know. God damn it. Yeah, I didn't think it would. Because, like, he often returned there means that he had relationships with him. What about the other one? There was another one that she was with. Not what I wanted to look at, sorry. Scarlet, search. Scarlet was a magazine. Generally, it was a tabloid which focused on... Oh. Scarlet. Gwen. Gwen Roottree was often in Scarlet. Most mentions were around the time of her divorce in 1985 from Wild Bill Williams. The gossip is speculative and full of tabloid stereotypes. Some of it focuses on the fact that when she announced her divorce, she also announced she was pregnant again. Others mention that the rumor is Wild Bill had multiple affairs, which left her heartbroken. There's also an interview from earlier in mid-1957 where she was asked about her last name. She answered, "The power of my name is undeniable. My grandfather constantly preached the importance of family names and honoring them. My father decided to bless me with a famous name. There's nothing wrong with Cornwall." We figured him out! Wait, that's not you! Wrong one. This is Cornwall. Get out of here, Cornwall! Okay. Oh my god, I figured it out! Okay, my husband similarly goes by Wild Bill. It's an infamous name he repurposed for himself because he didn't have the benefit of being born with a famous one. But Wild, combined with the altercation Williams, is incredibly memorable. Although we relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband, so consider this a Scarlet exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way, and we're sticking with the Roottree last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into the altercation. That's how we'll honor both our family names for the next generations. Oh, fuck. Okay, so it's gonna be a Roottree. Let me look at them. So it's two boys. So it's Jack, Robert, or Ronald. It has to be Robert and Ronald. These have to be Robert and Ronald. We just don't know their fucking names. Or what they do, even. But she had 2 boys. Guaranteed. Like, it's clear about that. Wild Bill Williams was mentioned many times throughout the magazine lifespan. His stories and gossip about those who have been public, blondes mostly. 3 specific passages stand out. The first mention, one of his first roles, was under his real name, Walter Forsythe. What the fuck is... Where the hell is Cornwall? Second is an interview... What? What? I'm lost. Okay. Although he doesn't mention her by name, you can determine by the context he's talking about Gwen. And then an apology to all ladies, I am actually taken. Earlier this year, I did a friend a favor. He was directing a war movie and asked me to play a small part. Wouldn't you know it? The son of a bitch cut me from the picture. I'm just ribbon. It wasn't his fault. Apparently the studio didn't want to pay for a star of my caliber. I got the last laugh though. I met someone. She spent most of the film crying. She was playing a soldier's wife. But even through the tears, she was incredible. I know I tend to have a reputation, but this one's true love. I only have eyes for her. Ironically, the third is a rumor that his divorce from Gwen was due to multiple affairs, including one with another actress. An American reader on vacation in Paris claims to have overheard Wild Bill and Gwen arguing in public while she was holding a baby invisibly pregnant. Not long after, Gwen announced that she was divorcing him and also that she was pregnant again, giving the rumors more credibility. Okay, well then. What's the name I want to look up though? You find some information about our website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can get to individual pages from the search engine. Walter Forsythe is listed as a cast in a movie called Gal in the Gang, which is directed by Bruce Throckmorton. It appears to be a low-budget comedy, but there is no other information online. Search. Bruce... Search is a prolific movie director who released a movie every year from the mid-60s until his death on set in 93. Most of his movies could be described as camp, especially those from the early 70s, although you notice some critiques seem to take offense with that characterization. One of the signature flourishes was to include a silly message a minute or two after a movie's credits ended. Most of these have been cut from the home video releases of the title, so fans of his work have been trying to track down film prints to catalog them. As fascinating as it is, doesn't seem related to the Roottree. Damn it! Really thought it might have been, okay. I won't lie, I thought because I have my duration of my stream on my phone, and I thought it said 4 minutes, and I'm like, how? I've been at this for what feels like 20 years. Wait, really? 5 pieces? What? Five. Oh my god. Let me check out Root then. Root. Dot. Damn it! No, Root was... God dang it, that sucks. Let me look. Well, I got another thing done with that, at least. I don't know what the fuck the kids' names are, though! This sucks! I think it's Robert and Ronald. And this is Walter. But which one is which? Let me look at the fucking picture of them three. God damn it. He's in film school. Is he a director instead? I'm gonna look up Ronald. Ronald Roottree. Ronald Roottree. Okay, then what about Robert Roottree? Robert Roottree. Nothing? God damn it. Let me see if this will come up with something. I don't fucking know. I doubt it'll be useful, but who knows? Yeah. Five pieces. No, not... Damn it! I was kind of hoping me typing 1970s would be, oh, hey, we want to look into 5 pieces of the 1970s. November? Why is November big? I remember this. That's the little girl's name. That's the little girl's name! It's November! You're November! You're November Roottree! But where do you fucking go? November! I don't know. I don't know where you go. Hey, one of you is here. He's here over here. I'm gonna just do this, CEO, fuck it. I don't know. Because we don't have any juniors in this. Like, where the I don't understand where I would put Hudson, though. Guy Hudson, where the fuck does he go? Wilson. Oh my god, Wilson's the other group. This has to be Guy Hudson, I think. But there's only 2 kids, so it wouldn't make sense, though. Or this is Guy... No, but... No, that wouldn't make sense. Wait. Wait. Guy Hudson has to be a part of the fucking family to be the president. Like, what? But that's like the only spot that makes sense for it to be Guy. This has to be the Wilsons, then. This has to be Wilsons. So it's Jem, Jason, Steven, Zach. Okay. Well, this isn't... I'm gonna get rid of that. And I need to get rid of you, because that's just... Yeah, it's not helping. So... Jem, Jason, Steven, Zach. So we have Jason, Steven, Zach between that. because his name is Walter. So they fucking... That's why there's a circle. Oh my god, I hate this woman. I hate this woman now. I fucking hate Gwen. That actually irks me so much. Okay, so we have Jason, Steven, and Zach as the 3 names. Who the fuck had kids then? Nope, okay. Then let's try... name. But... I can't think of name for some reason. My mind is blank. Steven and Zach. Zach. Steven. Really? They're not even a part of it? Let me look them up then. Dr. Steven Wilson is a patrician who practices north of Pittsburgh. Although there are a lot of Steven Wilsons and Dr. Wilsons, this one has apparently found a way to game the search results as he pops to the top every time. What? What? His website claims that he's the patrician to the stars. The only evidence for this is that he appears to be... He apparently was the doctor to the Roottree sisters. Doctor to them? Holy fuck, what did I find? What the fuck did I find? This is gold! What? There's a picture of him on his website, as well as a picture for his 3 children. Wait! That means I was right! Wait! This is Steven! I fucking can't believe it! Wait! I actually hit gold! Dude, I actually hit the fucking gold mine! Dr. Steven Wilson's kid, the quote below. My dad is the best dad in the entire world, and he treats every patient with world-class care. He will treat your children like he would me, my big brother, and my sister. 2 years ago. I don't know. Fuck. Okay, let me keep reading. Holy shit, just looking up a random name worked. I don't know how. This is fucking awesome. What? There's a picture of him on his website, as well as a picture of his 3 children. The 3 of them look as though the photographer was holding them hostage. Regardless, the photos have been added to your evidence. There is also a quote that is credited to his child, Jason. You suspect him writing... So this is Jason. This is Jason. I think this is Zach. And he is I'm gonna just say college student. He is this one. This is Jem. And she is a student. Jem. Student. Please tell me I'm wrong on one of them so I can get somebody else right. God damn it, it's fine. Oh my god, I'm so happy. What the fuck did I just solve? I solved some shit. I don't know how, but I solved some shit, and I'm happy. Hi.
On the phone, I said I owed you an explanation, but I can't reveal everything.
Damn you, lady! Damn you!
I'm sure this all seems like deception for deception's sake, so I'll try to explain why. It's true, I'm working with lawyers. But not the candy company lawyers. My publisher's lawyers.
You're not Gwen, are you? She has to be fucking dead. Please tell me you're not fucking Gwen.
I'm on the verge of releasing a book, and it's not kind to the Roottrees. Especially Elias and the Five Pieces. The truth often isn't. But with the plane crash, the publisher is rightfully worried it'll look like I'm making things up to exploit a tragedy. So they're doing their due diligence. That's why you're here. To be sure there's enough evidence for an expert to unearth the whole story.
Okay.
If I tell you...
Oh shit, I'm sorry. If I tell you the whole story now, we can't prove that. I hope you understand that said. I can say that the work you're doing is very personal to me.
Story, one spot on the tree is more important than the rest. You've likely noticed it. It's locked for now. I'll return one final time, after you fill it in. Also, there are fewer Roottrees left. In a sense, that makes it easier. Use process of elimination.
Oh, fuck off.
Also harder to verify when you're right. You'll need 4 blood relatives from here on out.
Why must you do this to
more
me?
Evidence for you, but trust your intuition. If something has a high number, it's not a mistake. You're getting closer and closer to the truth. I look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay. Six! It's a 6! Ah, I wanna die. You're at a 7? Why is there 7 things? 4 still? Okay, that one's gone. Basically done. 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 So that's this entire fucking line that I haven't solved. Is she Deborah? She might be Deborah. Or she's Gwyneth. I don't think she's either of these. What the fuck are you? You're not a fucking preacher! I'm gonna lose it. You're an architect. Fuck it. You're an architect. Okay. I don't know you. You're Elias. You're a Roottree. That's all I know. You could be Jack, Christina, November. No, you're not November. Samantha, Tessa. Like, I don't know, man. Fuck. You're another child. I don't even have your picture. That's the problem with this one. That's what's confusing me. And I have nothing here. I have Kellogg, for fuck's sake, but that's it. Somehow I solved this. I don't know. I managed to guess this one some fucking how. Oh my lord. I managed to get this one, which is a miracle. What I should have done is tried to figure out this guy over the third one. We know the third one's guaranteed. Same thing with one of these. And like, you're not a CEO. Well, this might not even be your picture, though. It could be this one. That could be Madsen Jr. But I think with the blonde hair, it feels more like you're this one. Because the hair matches way better. You're a female. I don't know what the fuck you are. But we know the last name of the female. We know the last female's name, though, in the picture. The girl is Bonnie. Not Bonnie. Where's the picture again? Give me it. November. It's November, Roottree. So it would have to be what? One of you? No, it wouldn't make sense. So maybe it's this one? Maybe this is your kid. Maybe this is November Roottree then. Because it would make sense. It kind of lines up with Miracle and everything, like with him having a kid. This being his kid, maybe? It could work. It would make sense. Because it's still the Roottree name. That's the thing that I'm noticing, because, like, this could technically be it, but it doesn't feel like it is. You know, like, no, wait, what am I saying? That cannot be her. At all. What a name, Wolf. That's such a cool name to think about now that I think about it. I just happened to see it, and I thought about it, and it was like, that sounds cool. Or this, no, but you're Madsen. This guy's not a Roottree. He's not blood. And this is Kellogg's. You're not a Roottree. So yeah, it has to be, this has to be November. I'm gonna say house, I'm gonna say, wait. Dancer. I'm gonna say you're a dancer. You're a dancer. You're a dancer. I'm gonna say you're a dancer. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. Because back in her thing, she said, oh, yeah, the person that is, usually all these people were musicians, or, dancers, and one other thing, I don't know. But that's kind of what she had said. So you're probably you might be a comedian for all I know. Let me look. Back at it. Here. Because this is the biggest fucking hint we have. Artist and musician. Artist. So you might be a musician, but that wouldn't make sense. So hold on, let me look at November. Roottree. Nothing. So yeah, she's in this line apparently. I don't think it's her. I don't think it's Deborah. I feel like you're over here. I feel like you're Gwyneth. That just makes sense to me. I need to figure out Miss Rafferty. Oh, the rocks. Rocks? Is that how you'd spell it? Oh, R-O-U-X. That's an S. Dumbass. God. Jane Delvencho is listed on Talent for Hire site as a wedding singer. Lay down the credentials section of her biography. It mentions she got her start as a young girl when she was Jane LaCroix, the Lucky LaCroix. It's only mentioned to... It also mentions the only contact her agent in the event that you actually wish to hire her, and that any and all inquiries about her past or her sister would be ignored. Search. So she remarried and had a kid. Oh no, they had a kid together. Joy, Chris Rafferty, nothing, okay. Well, you have to be a female, guaranteed. But what is your name, Miss Female? Could be this one, could be this one. Could be this one, could be this one. Could be this one, could be this one. Could be this one. Could be this one. No, it can't be, because there's... Wait, the cat roll. Wait, cat roll. No, but it makes sense for this to be the cat rolls. That, could it make sense for this? It would. Sam... Stephanie? That would make sense, too. Yeah, that actually makes the most sense. This has to be the cat roll family. Gwyneth is in the pictures, right? Let me look. Gwyneth. Yeah, so she has to be either this one or this one. And if you're pregnant, I'm going to say you're a housewife just because. If not, I don't know. Sam. I'm going to put you as an artist. Just because I feel like it. It's right. This is... Then who is your child? Elias Jr. What is her name? So it's either Christina, Samantha, or Teresa. Because it's not November. That means she would have to be in this. No. Unless this is Samantha? Samantha Roottree. And you would be... Why does that feel right? I don't know why, but that feels right. Because if I'm looking at it, where else would this picture go? And also, this picture isn't right. It could be a red herring. Like, she could be a red herring. I'm gonna try this still. I know Sam's such a fucking random person, but god damn it, man. I really don't like her. She confuses the fuck out of me, man. And I still haven't figured you out. You piss me off even more. For all we know, this could be one of the Sams, too. But it's Grandma. And, like, the only, like, that would be... an entry titled Sam. From previous entry, you learn that Elias Roottree had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in the family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. They adopted her. That's what this red string is adoption, I think. Or it's like a weird method, or something weird happened with the kid. Like, this is a weird method. They broke up, but she still has 2 kids, and they changed their name. Or messed with their name a little bit. Like, I don't know what this is, but they messed with the name. It's still gonna be Roottree, but it's gonna be a weird Roottree kind of thing. I don't know. So that really makes me think that this is her mother. That's what makes sense to me. And that makes me really think that the lady that I've been talking to is Gwyneth. Gwyneth had been pushing to include... So Gwyneth... So this is 63. Gwyneth. Let me double check and look. Where is Gwyneth? It's Gwendolyn. Just want to make sure I'm not losing my mind. That's Gwen. Yeah. So this is the child. So she's not that old. But she's pushing for Sam, her mother, her adopted mother, like her parent that has been adopted because she didn't want to have kids, or he didn't want to have kids, one of the two. They pushed for this. And she pushed for it. Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I never met. After all, Granny's had sisters and Granddad had a brother or two, but I was told trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up. And I'm not the only one to realize it. Angie summoned the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding. Ah, shit, no. Uncle Junior's. Well, that wouldn't make Uncle Junior's wedding. Yeah, that has to be him. Uncle Junior. Okay. Wedding to Patsy last year. At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. I figured it out! Sam was an adopted child. That's who she is. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farmhands, EC and John, when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm. What is the Anderson? Is Anderson? Let me use you quickly. I just want to make sure. Okay. Anderson Farm on his way to work. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm that all three are on the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother, even chimed in. Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike along the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make his bike engine faster. None of us think that was a proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seemed thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup. Why is Granddad making exceptions now? I don't know why. I still don't even... Wait, I don't even have your other picture. What the fuck? I'm running out of pictures, I just noticed. I don't have enough pictures for all this shit. She has a picture. I fucking, like, she has to be he probably adopted her because they couldn't have kids or something, and it's like a rare thing, so they adopted her, Samantha and Sam, and called her a Roottree. She was probably out working farms and they didn't want her doing that anymore, so they adopted her. She married Madsen and had kids. Madsen Ernest Jr. and Gwyneth Madsen, who each married Deborah Bean and Sam Cattrall, respectively. And then we got a Stephanie Cattrall here. Oh my god, I'm solving it. I just don't have names. That's the problem. I don't have pictures either. So let me look up Sam Cattrall. Cat. Oh, Rawl. Rawl. No? Cattrall. No? Oh, damn. Let me look her. I want to look her up then. Sam Roottree. And nothing. Anderson's Farm. Okay, Dynasty? That one I don't mind about. This is 9 things. Dancers. Nope. Okay. I'll search this and see if that helps, but I don't think it does, because I think that's just part of her book to, like, reference the group as a whole, not an actual, like, real thing. The 64, and then 6 years later they took this picture without her. Oh, wait, the 90s picture. Hold on. No? Because it says every 20 years or so, the Roottrees hold a big reunion. This one's from the 70s. Let's do just Roottree's reunion then? No? Damn it. Oh, I hate this. Done. So, hold on. Can I, like... I wish... What I want to do is, like, mark off ones that are done. Oh, wait. I can use... This has 6. So, let's... WRTD. I could look up into more of that. Okay, what else is here? Oh. I didn't think so. Investigative jazz? Shit. Just wanted to go back to this, because the most recent hour they talked about a picture taken from there. During the interview, it revealed that there wasn't a break-in since somebody with a key into the office took the picture. This means it was likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, goes on to say the culprit had an alternate agenda. Trying to figure it out. Let me search this. I don't think I've actually searched this. Because, yeah. I don't think I've actually searched this. There are many articles about the recent plane crash. After all of them reiterate what you've heard on the news, a icy storm that affected the area much earlier and harsher than expected, and the pilot reported a loss of control before calling in Mayday, and experts don't have all the information yet, but some of the Some are speculating it had to do with the wind shear, a sudden downward burst of wind. On one article, you spot some comments saying the Rootrees must be cursed after so many deaths in the family. One commenter insists the Roottree curse isn't real. The arguments start somewhat civil, but go on and on for 6 pages. There are 25 comments per page, and by midway down the 3rd page, you've deteriorated into a full flame of fire. What the fuck? Holy fuck, this is just internet now. This is worse than now, actually. Worse. Don't have any books to look up. So, I need to figure out where Guy Hudson goes. That'll be my goal right now, is Guy Hudson. Where the fuck is he going? I can put student, maybe. I don't think it is, though. She's definitely older now, though, is the problem. Wait, hold on, let me look. Hudson has 3 different names. They changed their names, so they kept the Roottree name. But what if they went with a theme? What if they... Was it 2 boys? Let me look. This still has 7 things? Carl, I know we don't see eye to eye when it comes to the candy company, but if you could talk to your girls about putting out a statement to support Stephanie, she could use the publicity your daughters bring. CM. His name's Landon, though. Or no, Brian Jones. CM? Who the fuck is CM? CM. CM. CM isn't... There is no CM unless it's somebody else. What did I do? I don't know what I did. CM. Carolyn. Oh, that's... Her mother wrote that. Don't let our conflict spread to the next generation. Huh, okay. Handwritten note attached to it. Sees? It is a flyer about a candidate for local office, Stephanie Jones. The back of the expert from the newspaper has grown up in an unconventional family, to say the least, but in her words, it was still full of love, and now 22 years old and with a baby on her way due around Christmas, her message for voters is simply, love is our future. Let me go here, go to this. Jones. Roottree. I can't spell. I'm not spelling her name right. I know that for a fact. Stephanie Jones, born Stephanie Landon, has lived in Butler County her whole life. We don't know you. You're probably like Eloise, to be honest. In all honesty, we don't know your last name. We know nothing about you. Stephanie grew up in a home without a father. With my mother and her partner, I essentially had an entirely female influence. She is a distant cousin of the Roottrees. Her mother, Carolyn, a local artist, has often come out opposed to the corporation policies regarding deforestation and unlike my mother, I am not a fighter. I want Let me just look up deforestation then. No. Morded. I don't know your name all that well, I'm sorry. Morden. Caroline Morden. Caroline? Oh, Caroline Morden. Ooh, picture. What is it of? There's another picture of her, though. Okay. Cool. You find a story about a local art installations, including one by Carolyn Morden. There isn't much about Carolyn as a person. This is mostly a listing of art in Butler County. She seems to be get top billing. Accompanying the story, there is an image of Caroline standing beside a large metal sculpture of a mermaid. It is captured Caroline standing next to the sculpture Atlas Burden. The sculpture is one of many works featured in the upcoming book, Self-Portrait Art of Beautiful Women. Copy that. I don't know if I copied it. I'll actually do this. According to a quote further down, Atlas Burden is meant to symbolize a society split by indecision over whether women should be equals or something to protect. The picture on the front page has been added to your evidence. I found a new book! Okay! Dedicated to Eloise and Stephanie! Eloise! I figured that one out! Yay! Okay. Mostly black and white pictures of Carolyn's art. The centerpiece is a series of full of colored nude self-portraits at different ages, stretching from 25 to 30. They certainly have not been added to your evidence. That's understandable. In the intro, Carolyn talks about influences. She was one of the youngest in her generation, and in her late teens, she felt betrayed when her sister Gwendolyn, okay, and her cousin Bonnie. So cousin Bonnie's over here then. Bonnie? No, well, maybe. It's either over there or over here. I'm gonna put it here. Fuck it. Bonnie Hudson. Maybe. I don't know. No, that wouldn't make sense. I don't think it is. Cat. I feel like that's probably over here. But the Kellogg's fit perfectly over here. Well, unless this is like... It could be Bonnie. This could be Bonnie, to be honest. And this could be Guy. This could be. I don't know. That could be it. I doubt it. I'm just putting it there just because I feel like it might be. Bonnie gave up on dreams to settle for boring men. She especially dislikes her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson, who she calls completely bogus. This is where you figure out about Dr. Wilson that I accidentally managed to solve. That's too funny. Their marriages led her to double down on her passion, art and environment. She even married a man who was the opposite of boring, which was an overcorrection. She comes out strongly against the Roottree company's effect on the local environment and rues how she was not able to convince her father, Zach. So Zach. Yeah, this has to be cousins. So I might be wrong on the Kellogg's. Probably am. to make changes in policy. She also explains that her marriage to Mark led to the most volatile moments in her life, all negative, and that the only good thing he ever gave her was a daughter, leaving them all behind for good as pushed her to pursue her true loves, art and the beauty of women. So, cousins, that means Bonnie has to be over here then. Let me read the part again. And cousin Bonnie. So wait, because you're the second. Who was the third? Because you're the fifth. Who was the third? I don't know if we actually know who the third is. Do we know the third? Because he's the fifth. To be honest, I feel like Chris might be the best suited to run the candy company. But I'm probably wrong. Oh, wait. Hold on. So I'm gonna get rid of these. Hold up. Because this is an unknown male. That's all we know. This wouldn't make sense, though. They married. And there's a third person. That's what's confusing me. So what if it's... What if it's this? Hold up. What if this is Guy? What if this is Guy as the president? I think it's third. With an unknown female. And then this is Bonnie. And then this is Christopher. This makes sense! Wait! This makes sense! Hold on. Housewife. You're a housewife. Wait, this actually makes so much fucking sense! Hold up! Wait a minute, this actually makes so much sense! Wait, I've been thinking Bonnie and Guy are together. And she's pregnant, so that means this wouldn't be him, this would be him. I think. Wait, are you the third or fourth? Fuck. Oh, I don't have somebody else right then. You're a housewife, guarantee. No, you're not. You're a farmer. You're a farmer. You're a farmer. You're a farmer. We don't know what the... What are you? I hate this. I don't know what you are. Okay, well, I can work on these four then. Okay, I'm gonna get these four. I'm getting these four. Just want to double check. Settle for boring men. Gwendolyn and cousin Bonnie. Gwendolyn, housewife. Bonnie, housewife. She has kids, so over here in this picture... She is the one with that hair. Okay. Guy must be next to her. So this is Guy. I don't know if you're the third or fourth. I think you're the third. Let me double check. That's the Wilson. Yeah, Patrician of the Stars, Dr. Stephen Wilson. Which is her husband, yep. Who had 3 kids. Boring life, she hated it, yada yada yada. Where was the picture that she just had of me at? That she just added? Ah, here. Okay, this is the book thing. So... Okay. That means there's another picture of these two, which is whatever, that's fine. So we got these two right, somehow. It's either these... It has to be this one. I don't know about this guy being right. It could be this one, but from the looks of the hair, it feels like children. Feels like the children. And this would make sense. This makes way much more sense than what I was putting earlier. This makes sense. because she was a farmer. She was working on Anderson's farm. So it's just you. Let's just solve you. Let's just go through everything then. Actor, no. Advertising, no. I don't like that being over there, to be honest. Architect, no. Artist, no. Author, no. You're not a baby. Cashier, no. CEO, chef, comedian, constructor, dancer, director, firefighter, farmer, hairdresser, interior design, lawyer, manufacturing, mechanic, media mogul, military, model, musician, news anchor, nurse, pilot, police officer, politics, preacher, principal, professor. I got him! Locked in everyone in the next generation. Oh wait, I got cat roll right. I got a cat roll right. Oh my god, I got the cat roll right. Oh my god, I got it. Wait, I got cat roll. And that means you're this one. So is there a duo name then? So we got third. We don't know who the fourth is yet. I'm getting rid of this. I don't know why that's there. So who was the fourth then? Madsen Ernest? Probably then. Junior. As the fourth. And that's this one. So you're Madsen Ernest Jr. You're the fourth president. Okay. So we got these two, I think, right? Oh my god, I'm getting so fucking close. I know it. It wouldn't make sense for that to be November. So either November is here. I'm gonna put nurse. I don't know. Like, she either... Nurse and... There we go. She's either over here with being Elias's child, or she's over here, but that wouldn't make sense for her to go back to being a Roottree, so she has to be over there. We don't know your picture. I don't have enough pictures. I'm missing 4 pictures. Oh my fucking god, I want to die. Okay, well, let me look at this. I got Dynasty's done. Sam's done. I got 7 more here. Oh my lord, I feel happy about that. 6 still there. Well, 5 here. Not bad, I went down. There's still 3 about this. One there still. 1 there. 0? Yeah, everything else is 0. And I feel better about solving that stuff out. Oh my god, okay. So I need to get, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more people still. Ah! God, okay. We still don't, this is like the part that's confusing me the most. Apparently this person's famous, or has a picture. That's the only other person with a picture. And like, this has to be November, we just don't know what her occupation is. These two have to be right, because I don't know who the 4th president is. We don't know, we don't have your picture yet, so let me look up. Ernest Madsen. Okay, nothing there. Cool. Okay. Oh, my camera broke. I am sorry about that. Well, I'm sorry about that. Camera's gonna be off for now then. I don't want to try and fix it. I want to just keep going. So, sorry about that, guys. I don't know how long it's been broken. Okay, so these three have to be the same name. So, this is probably the Kellogg area. So this is David Kellogg III. Probably David Kellogg IV, and then Bethany. So let me look up David Kellogg then. Is it with an E? Kellogg? I don't know. Oh, it's two G's. That's why. Kellogg. David Kellogg III? No? Okay. Well, let me see if I mistyped it anyways. Kellogg. Kellogg. Well, these are probably also just students still, to be honest. Well, hold on. Let me look at the picture. So we got... Shit, no. Picture this one. She's pregnant here. This is a kid. What fucking kid are you? I actually am confused by that now. Unless Miracle had kids very fast and she just didn't. Yeah, so like they have... So this was taken... When was this picture? In the 70s, so they'd be 20-ish. So like college, maybe? You'd probably be in college. College, you'd probably be just a normal student. I don't know, you'd probably be a student. We're supposed to figure out a picture for her? I don't understand. Okay. Nothing here? I don't think so. Because these two are going to be about the same age, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to be older. A little older, probably in college. No, you're married. You wouldn't be in college. You're the same age as about these ones, maybe a little older. She's a musician. He's almost graduated. We have no... Like, this is where... This area, right here, is the worst fucking area out of this entire fucking thing. I don't understand it. It confuses the fuck out of me. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to solve it? Famous kids. Maybe children? No? Child actors. No. Okay. That didn't do anything. Yeah, this is Wolf. This is just them two. Wait, there's still that one guy photo that I'm trying to figure out where it goes. It's a person in the background. I think that might be just a red herring, but still. It's super weird. Is there any extra pictures that can go places? Not that I see. I'm gonna put this as housewife for now because, yeah. Yeah, I think that picture is just a red herring. Can I, like, delete this picture? I think this is a fake picture. I don't think it's... It's not anybody's picture, I don't think. Okay, the jazz is going a little hard. It's going a little too hard for my thinking. I want to get another set of forks. I already got 2 here. And we have her where she needs to go. We just need a 3rd. So let's figure... I think I try and figure out these. So let me look them up. Have I read this? I don't think I have. Famous Flavors was added, Fancy Flavors was an added addition to the 5-piece product line for less than a year in 1979. It was Guy Hudson's first move as president of Roottree in an attempt to cater more towards what he thought the average person wanted. Guy looked at his own wealth, which was often a source of envy for others, and decided to tap into the idea that if they added fancy flavors to 5 pieces, anyone could live like the wealthy. This philosophy led to a flavor in 5 pieces that was meant to mimic caviar. 5 pieces sold less than that year than they had any other year except for some foreign markets. It was very quickly announced that caviar was meant to be a limited flavor and would go back to normal soon. Okay, well, let me go back to here. Okay. What about... Is there, like, anything? Connie Hudson. Let me look at Christopher Hudson, then. Christa or Christa? Christo. Sorry, Christopher. Oh, that's a 0. Clearly not a no. Christopher Hudson. Oh wait, it's Chris Topper. Or no. It's Chris. That just. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm being stupid. Okay, I need to stop talking for a little bit. Love is our future. Nothing. Nothing on that. Damn it. She's pretty young, too. I just thought about that. Damn. What is she going for? I can't type, man. Council. Butler County. Then let me just look up Butler County. Outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, while the Roottree Candy Company now has its headquarters in the city, the company began at a small firm within the Butler County limits, and the area has a lot with the family. County is presumable local paper there. There's articles from over the years of the Roottree family and those adjacent to them. It had automatically been added to your periodical table. What? What the fuck? Wait, they're mentioning their own game. The Rootrees are dead. Sorry, I didn't read that. I should have read that. I'm sorry. Not to be confused with a similar game called The Flutenies Are Bred. It's a video game about a fictional game called The Rootrees, about discovering their lineage after the Roottree sisters are in a plane crash. The game takes place in Butler County, which is a real county in Pennsylvania, but uses fictional elements such as a fake newspaper called the Butler County Times. The creator of the game does not know who lives in Butler County and has never even been there. Instead, he just randomly picked somewhere on the map near a major metropolitan area that sounded reasonable and hoped not to somehow accidentally offend the people who actually lived there. That's so funny. Wait, I need to look up this. What the fuck is this? I'm going down a rabbit hole. Huh, you're really doing this, aren't you? What the fuck? The Flukenies Are Bred is a game about a fictional family of ducks who live in Butler County. Their three sons, the Flukeney brothers, accidentally offend a witch who turns them into bread. They are then eaten by some of the other citizens of Butler County. It's quite grim. The player must identify all the ducks in the area about their lineage and, of course, their occupations to find out, according to the slogan, which ducks killed the Flukenies. If you're looking for a hint for that game, I heard one of the ducks is a bank robber who goes by the name the Safe Quacker. There, I hope you're happy. Now go back to looking into the Rootrees. Wait, is this an actual... Hold up, I need to look. The Flutenies Are Bred. I think I spelled that entirely wrong. Actually, wait, I can just do this. Nope, I don't find anything. Okay, it's fine. I had to check, okay? Because it's too funny. If there was a game about that, that would be so fucking funny. Oh my god, that's too funny. Okay, let's go back to Butler County and go to here. Because I can look up Hudson. Although the Butler County Times does not archive their obituaries, they did have a front page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife, Patricia, dying in a car accident. So, Patricia Jones. Cool. Done with that. He is solved. That duo is solved. And his wife, Patricia, died. The story itself is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of the Hudson's car, causing them to brake hard and veer into the interstate. Although Guy was somewhat controversial precedent, foul play is not suspected. There were witnesses who reported that the vehicle, which instigated the wreck, was speeding, swerving between lanes and cutting drivers off, as well as at least 5 or 6 minutes before the tragic accident. One witness says it could have been any one of us who they eventually ran off the road. The aggressor fled after the accident. The police have few leads other than make and model. Guy had been president of the Roottree Candy Company for 4 years. Though an undoubtedly volatile period in the company's history, he and his wife had no children. Bonnie Hudson. Nothing? No, I really need Bonnie though. What about Kellogg then? Kellogg. David Kellogg. Nothing about David Kellogg. That's sad as fuck. Okay, let's look at Madsen Ernest then. Yeah, Madsen Ernest. Ernest Madsen. Jr. Really? Ernest Madsen Jr. Okay, well let's check out Gwyneth then. Oh, it's YN, whoopsie. Gwyneth. Right? Yeah, Gwyneth Madsen. Nothing? Samantha? Let me check out Samantha then. Root. Nothing on Root. Chris Rafferty, maybe? Let's check out Gwen then, see if she pops up in this. Okay, Butler Times has been around a long time. You find many ads from the 1950s for local movie theaters that just happen to list Gwen Rootree's name in the cast list for the films they are showing at the time. Almost all of them are for Guys Like Us and Christmas Mission. It doesn't seem like Gwen was a resident of Butler County for long, if at all. Damn it. What if I look up Clark Rafferty then? Let's try that. Clark Rafferty. Nothing? Because I can look up Lauren Roottree. Yeah. I think that'll come. Lauren Roottree. Butler County getting many locations. I think I've read through this. Oh, wait, never mind, I haven't. They go a bit into Lauren's history. She grew up around a famous Roottree family. She wrote some romantic books involving historical figures such as pirates and knights that were released under her married name Rafferty. Now her diary is being released under her birth name Roottree. The reviewer gave it 4 out of 5 and claims it captures an evolution in perspective from adolescence to adulthood and a true feeling of change in society across multiple decades. They call special attention to the author's recollection of the day she heard that her husband Jacob died in a war and how times have changed in more than 20 years between the first and last diary entry. The writer of the review mentions that because the majority of the interactions in the book took place in Butler County, including many locations they previously recognized. It made everything feel more real and perhaps contributed to a higher score than it would have received otherwise. They end the review with, "Don't forget you can find this and many other books by your local library." Let me look at Atlas Burden. Let me search. Not the periodicals. God damn it. No! Oh. Okay, I get back to here, but that's fine. Okay, I want to look up the Atlas Morden. Nothing? Really? Atlas Burden? No? My god, I can't believe there's nothing on it? Okay, Okay. We got Carolyn Morden figured out. So Bonnie Hudson. What about Angelica Morden? No, I shouldn't look up Angelica because that's not going to lead me anywhere. I should look up Ernest Madsen, but I already did. Catroll Sam? Sam Catroll? Let's try that. Nothing. Fuck! Deborah Bean. Damn it! I really was hoping Deborah had something, maybe. Who the fuck did you marry? You could be female or male. You're still a no. This is where I'm like baffled. Wait, let me see. Hold on. I hate that I can't just look up Paris, France newspaper. Like, come on, man. What about France? Wasn't there another person that she had a like love thing with? It might be in the history here. Hold on. Ernie Jr. Yeah, that means like this. He has to be the fourth president. Okay. Probably more 90%. Like I'm 90. Like I am 99% sure that these are both right. I don't know about you still, but I will solve it. Hmm. Oh, this was their farm. Adopted child, and she was just yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm not reading these. I've already been through some of them, but I don't think I've been through this. You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available in VHS. The site is very not well organized and search is broken. You can find an individual page. Guys Like Us is a 1953 film in which two secretaries cut their hair short and pose as businessmen to get ahead of life until one of them falls in love with their client in Hilitary ensues, starring Gwen Roottree, Leslie Florence, and Harrison Lane. The title is a play on words, as you can be read that the two women are men, similar, or other men, or that the men are fond of them. Harrison Lane. Oh, I haven't even gone down this. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Harrison Lane seems to be dead end. Okay, well, fuck! God damn it, that's annoying. Whatever. Leslie Florence. Ah! Bitch. Really hoping that that would have had something in it. Just gonna search this so I can make sure I have this and not mess anything up. Christmas Mission was a flop. There was widely circulated a picture of Gwen from behind the scenes on one of her movies, which you've added to your evidence. Gwen was the... Oh, that was the one. Okay. Yeah, it was this one. Behind the scenes photo. Okay. There's widely circulated Gwen was the granddaughter. She shouldn't have been named Roottree, but her father took her mother's famous name, which is quite rare for in those days. Christmas Mission. Okay, I gotta mute up. I'm sorry, but yeah. Sorry about that. Got a call. Wanted to make sure we're good. You took the the name. You're an unknown male. Let me see if there's males. You could be Cornwall. That would actually make sense because Cornwall was mentioned. Sorry, I just happened to be looking at this and it's like, oh yeah, he took the last name of her, and Cornwall would make sense for the family name like that. Yeah, I don't know. Romance in Court. Let me look that up. I doubt this is gonna lead anywhere. Cool. That's all it is. Got it. Nothing. It's, nowhere. Sweet history of the candy. Okay, hold on. Let me go to this. Go to Scarlet. Oh, it's wrong thing. So, although we relocated to Paris, I know your readers love to keep up with my husband. So, consider this Scarlet an exclusive about both of us. Wild Bill and I have a child on the way. And we're sticking with the Roottree for the last name, not Williams. But we also plan to lean into the altercation. That's how we'll honor both our families' names for the next generation. Trying to like figure that out. Like that's the thing that's confusing me right now. Is what he said about like the altercations. Like Tessa Green? Wait. Tessa Roottree. Tessa Green Penelope. What about... No? I'm so lost by it. Because it's like, it feels like it would be like one of these things, but I don't know. Oh, I hate it. Let me look up this then. Hold on. Maybe this says something? Ah, so that was your father's last name was Cornwall. Got it. Oh, this was the shitty flop movie! Wait, that's too funny! I don't know what the fuck these two are, though, is the problem. And, like, we have a picture for you? Somehow? Let me look up Edward Roottree. He was a lawyer. Wait, he's a lawyer, so it'd actually go to here. He was a lawyer! What are you talking about? He's a lawyer! Edward! Like, he's a lawyer! How is he not talked about? Oh my god. Let me look at James then, sure. James Roottree. Really? Clark Rafferty. Really? Ah, he didn't like to go into there. Okay. Okay. Here, let me look him up then. Be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. What is this charity event? Let me look at this. Maybe it has something. I doubt it, but who knows? It's in here for something. Okay, it's not important. Got it. Fuck. What do I go off of then? Like... I'm gonna look at Roottree. I'm gonna look up... conflict. Because this still has 7! Holy fuck! Okay, this still has a lot. So does the 5 pieces somehow. Wait. Oh no, that only has 3. Oh, okay. Wait, Teen Blast. Maybe that's something. Hold on. my god, I finally figured something out. So hold on, I'll just do. Is it not, how do you spell her name? R-H-A-N. Oh, R-H-A. Forgot that one, sure. I got an extra photo of her. Wait, this has 6 things on it? Wait, this thing might actually be helpful. Hold up. Wait, what the fuck? In Brother Trouble? Okay, I gotta look up Brother Trouble. Wait, this is insane. No way. Brother Trouble was a 1989 sitcom about two 16-year-old brothers the same age, one adopted, played by Tommy Mac Sheridan and Dustin Christopher Baker. Their single mother, played by stand-up Penelope Teresa Green, often had to navigate her job as a magazine columnist, as well as the troubles that come with raising two boys who were extremely competitive in sports, academics, and even romantic pursuit of the next-door neighbor Roxy. The showrunner was Small Screen, directed by Ron Roottree. Where is she? Where is she? Where's the name? It's Tess. It's this is her. This is Ron. I don't know which one it is, but he's a director. Oh my god, I figured it out. Okay. Okay, maybe, because this has to be Rob. Or wait, is it Ron or Rob? Fuck. Ron. It's Ron. It's Ron. It's Ron. It's Ron. It's Ron. Ron. Rob. Switch pictures. You're not an actor. Are you a director? I don't know what you are. I don't know what the fuck you are, Robert. Okay, I have no clue. Principal? Doubt it. Politics? No. Pilot? Nurse? Eh. News anchor? Wait, what do I have you as? I have you as a housewife. Okay. Musician? Firefighter? No. No, definitely not that. You could be that one. Director. Okay. The show has strong ratings, though the entirety of season 1 rocketing both Sheridan and Baker to instant stardom, mostly amongst the teenage girls and records. However, it was cancelled in 1991 midway through the second season due to a significant drop-off in ratings. What was the thing that it was? Hold on. Brother Trouble. Times include. Oh, sorry. Tommy Mark Sheridan appeared on the cover of Teen Blast a record of 38 times, including three back-to-back months during the height of Brother Trouble. In the issue, he wasn't on the cover. He was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and besides the fact that he was married to Raina, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section from 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called Is TMS Dating a Roottree? It says. At a recent autograph signing, TMS told Teen Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently, the cast of Brother Trouble gets together at Penelope's house once a year, and this time TMS found love, the mega hottie had to say. She's incredible. She came to the party, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. When our Teen Blast reporter asked who the girl was, refused to bill, but we did some digging. One of our creators, Ron, married Penelope, who played TM's mom on the show. And get this, Ron is a distant relative of the Roottree sisters. It has to be here! I'm gonna lose. Okay, Tessa Green Penelope. I need to look at that. Okay. Where is it? Where is the name? Search. Got a picture! Got two! Wait, what? Oh, it got big. Child. Mother, child. Get in there! Baby. Baby! B. Where's B? Baby. Let me look at name. Hold on. Joke-o'-lantern. You found this on a website called Comedy Club called The Laugh Lounge. It's a photo titled Joke-o'-lantern. And it was taken during one of Tessa Green's fundraisers. You found this on a website about Comedy Club called Laugh. It was captioned Jack watching one of his mother charity events. Jack. Tree. Okay. So I'm wrong somewhere else. What? Are you not a housewife? No, you have to be a housewife. What? Is this the wrong picture? No, this has to be the right picture. Are you wrong? No, this has to be right. Then maybe it's these. These have to be switched. What? Huh? I'm lost. Well, it has to be a female. This is probably Tessa, baby. You not a director? What are you then? Are you a screenwriter? Wait! Maybe you're this now, and you're this? What? How is this wrong over here, though? You're the 4th president, Madsen Ernest Jr. With the correct picture. These two have to be right. Okay, well, let me read this. Is a retired comedian. There's a result for Laugh Lounge at the Reno that claims Penelope got her stand-up start and first did her famously raunchy milk breast cheese routine in the 80s before she was a TV star on Brother Trouble. Yeah, can't speak. The site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material. You find pictures labeled that. Jack waiting for her mother's charity event. Both have been added to your evidence. Shit, I need to find her name. Whatever you are, die. Where is she? I gotta look her. I gotta find her name, man. 'Cause I'm not good at trying to figure out her name. That I clicked here. See. Okay, it's mentioned in a few articles about Brother Trouble. Shows stars that and TMZ and DCB played her sons on television. Penelope's character is not really who teenage girls cared about. As a result, there's very little gossip surrounding her. Laugh Lounge. Search. Is a retired comedian. No, it doesn't show me anything more. Fuck. Maybe, like, this has to be, like, what am I missing? Don't I need 4? Then what's wrong? I'm losing it. Ah. Accidentally clicked something that I shouldn't have. Because it's like, this has to be right. This has to be right. This has to be right. Where did I... Wait, wasn't the... Where's this? This. An interview writer talks. One important thing I learned from my early age is that dreams are not outside of my grasp. My grandpa was a college professor. I wish I had found this sooner. I would have learned that. Oh, grandpa, college professor. Cool. Who taught lectures about history. He always told me that history was full of people and from famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name and accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that have also made Roottree name famous for things besides candy. His older sister even wrote a book that some of my family friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice and now I work with my mom designing clothes. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model. Then she designs the clothes with the team and amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away earlier this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud of what we've managed to accomplish. And I can look up, let me look up TMS then, here. TMS. Okay, maybe not TMS, but what about, what's the... I fucking wanna die. This sucks. Okay, here. Dustin Christopher Baker. DCB was TMS's co-star and brother Trouble. The mother was played by Penelope. The was in quite a few teen gossip columns, but it's not related to the Rootrees as far as you can tell. Fuck! Small screen director Ron Roottree. Nothing, okay. Ron Roottree is a small screen director and head of RR Productions. He directed... Oh, so he's a CEO. Episodes of a few other shows, season to shows. Is he a CEO then? Is it CEO? Why does... Wait. Using inference. This picture. Film school. This has to be Ron. It just has to be. It makes sense. So this is Ron. This is the other guy. Maybe. Hold on, let me think real quick. Where is this? This is 1994. What is this year? Is it... Computer. 98. So yeah, the kid is... This is still a baby. You're still a baby. We just don't know your name. You're not a baby, though, are you? I don't think you are, but I'm gonna put it... I don't know. You're not a baby. You're not a baby. You're a student. You're clearly a student, and it says Jack, right? Jack watching one of his mother's charity events. Okay. Jack watching one of his mother's charity events. So, like, this has to be right. And it goes oldest to youngest? Yes. We don't know your name. But we know you're a female. That's for damn sure. So it means you're either... You have to be one of these two then. Unless you're both this, which I don't think so. Maybe you're not a housewife then. But that wouldn't make... No, that couldn't... She might not be. Nurse... Because right now I have... I'm gonna... Wait, let me make sure. Do I have it as baby? No, you do not. I need to have you as baby. Okay, go over here. You might not be a housewife. Actually, let me go over here first and fuck with you. Director. Media mogul. No, not that. What am I thinking? Wait, what did I have? What do I have you as? You're 4th, right? Yes, good. Screenwriter, retail, public speaker, professor, professional athlete, principal, advertising. I'm going through this because this is right. Because guess what? That's Madsen Ernest. This is the only male picture left that makes sense. This is the only female picture left that makes sense. I have to do this right then. So, like, I have to just go through. Oh, is there any... Because, like, you're an unknown female, so let me look at the female names. Carlson Laura? Sure, I'll just put that there. Fuck it. Because I'm trying to figure this out a little bit. You're right. I'm leaving you. I'm female. Lansing Clara. Fuck it. Oh, you already know your name. Female. I don't know. Lennon Helen. Fuck it. You're not a professional athlete. You're probably not even a principal preacher. Politics. Nurse. Pilot. Police officer. Politics. News anchor. Model. Musician. Military. Media mogul. Fanatic. Mechanic. Manufacturing. Lawyer. Interior design. Housewife. House dresser, or hairdresser, firefighter, farmer, driver, doctor, director, dancer, construction, comedian, chef, CEO, cashier, baby, author, artist, architect, advertising, actor. I want to die. Somehow this isn't right. I have to get 4 right? And these two I'm 90, well, maybe name. Fuck your name. Could be Christina then. I hate this shit. Hold on, if I were to do unknown male, let me look. Pictures. The baby gone! Baby gone! Unknown female. Baby there! Baby's a female! Like, hello? Baby's a female, and it's a Roottree. So, it's either Christina, or it's Tessa. I thought it would be Tessa, but apparently it's not Tessa. And I'm losing my mind. Ah! You're still a baby. You're not a housewife. Right. Actor. Advertising. Architect. Artist. Author. Baby. Cashier. CEO. Chef. Comedian. Construction. Dancer. Director. Doctor. Driver. Farmer. You're a fucking farmer?! What?! I hate this sometimes, dude. I don't understand it. It's fine. I got it. I got him. Okay, Cornwall, Penelope, Patricia, Kellogg, yes. Got the picture right. Got that picture right. Yay. So, yeah. What are you?! You're Ron! But what the fuck are you now? I don't know. I can figure it out later. So we know these two are Ronald and Robert. They're something. We don't know you yet. We don't have a picture for you. We don't have a picture for you. We don't have a picture for you. We don't have a picture for these two. I don't know. I'm done for today. I've been going at it for a while. I have 7 more people to go, apparently. Is that right? I believe so. I believe it is 7. From what it shows, which is wrong, but yeah. Oh, she's gonna be fucking one of the people over here, I feel. No, but that doesn't feel... No, she's older than him. So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, she could be like one of these two, I think. Kellogg? I'm guessing. I don't know. Nope, I'm gonna stop it there, though. If I keep going, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. But no, I hope you guys had a good time watching. Sorry for no cam for like half the stream. I don't know when it went out. But no, I'll see you guys next time, though. Peace. Bye-bye.